position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Syracuse Orange, taking on another team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Syracuse's offense will have the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred. Because it's a rivalry game, you'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They'll run the screen. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Orange will have to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense will have its first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Grabbed over the middle. It's McNabb. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pressure coming. That's reeled in. It's Burr. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. And the Golden Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to set up the screen. They will score! Touchdown, Eagles! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gives it on the option. Jukes his way for more. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Turning it on! Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for room, it's McNabb. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. The Golden Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw again. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. On the run, fires downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. He's got his man, makes the grab. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Using the quick game. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going to the ground. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Webb. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Trying to barrel in. And into the end field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he makes the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Northwestern is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today in Evanston. They're trailing by 28 to Ohio State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Gonna run it. It's McNabb. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. What about that move to pick up a few extra yards to the 35? They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Fires to the right. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Cuse. Great job by the back on the option.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 84 yards, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the tight end. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Working at wide receiver screen. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're working that left side. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab, it's McNabb. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And as he throws, pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's McNabb.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got his man quickly. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
This Boston College offense has it working. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The short hands, it's Harris. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And that is another first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McNabb. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, you know, and the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
Looking for a push on 4th down. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. He's got it and still on his feet. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. They'll try to sneak it. Sneaks it into the end zone.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Northwestern is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today at Evanston. They're trailing by 32 to Ohio State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Wants to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time on target. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out quickly. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Finds his big tight end. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense, a physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Looking to throw. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Working that left side now. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. That is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it down the right side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Boston College. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. The give to the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Fires one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Syracuse. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Off play action on first down. Works the middle of the field. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
They'll run play action. Finds his target down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Burr. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to the ground. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wide receiver going in motion. They want to run this quarterback. That's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Oh, that's a huge, huge mistake when you're thinking when you have the football late in the ball game, I got to take care of it, get first downs. The last thing I can do, Palmer, is give the other team another offensive possession. I score or nobody scores.
And what's so heartbreaking about it, too, for the offense, David, is that in this situation of the game, all your best players are on the field. I mean, this is a close game. The guy that carries the ball the most is generally the one out there right now, the guy you trust the most. And that's who put it on the ground.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's Landry. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move to keep running. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth-quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Orange. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. UCF is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Dante Culpepper out there, this group is hanging tough. They're up by a field goal over Arizona State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Golden Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some 1st downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The RPO, it's complete. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Direct snap. Oh, he's got a chance.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged out of the air. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Quick strike complete. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Quick step and go. And there they go again, another huge gain on the ground.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the 4th quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.